It was a roller coaster of emotions at the end there. Honestly, I felt like I'd done a pretty good job of really not knowing where I stood on the leaderboard. I felt like, honestly, so much of, especially that back nine, just moment after moment of could have been awesome, but just didn't quite happen. I felt like it just wasn't going to be my day. So I was honestly very surprised that I was tied for the lead with the last group coming down 18. So I thought, well, I guess I've been here before. Need to go get ready for another playoff. So, and then, when Akshay missed that putt, it's a combination of shock and feeling bad for him at the same time, just realizing that the huge burden of trying to win again is off the shoulders. And still in a little bit of shock. It doesn't really feel real right now. I don't really know if they have changed my goals. It's just really nice to know that I can get my hands on another trophy. It's I missed the boat. I guess I just missed the boat on the Olympics. This win's come a little bit late for that big goal for the year, but I've got two more big goals of finishing high up in the FedEx Cup and also trying to get in that President's Cup team. So just to know that the good golf is in there and it was able to come out this week, I want to just keep that rolling, and I've still got plenty to play for this year. I'm working with a hypnotherapist that I only just started working with. It's just trying to take a different approach to try and get my head back in the right place. I honestly haven't been in a very good place mentally at all for the last 6 months or so. I've felt like all of my opportunities have been slipping out of my hands as the year progresses without playing very good golf. I had a great week at the Masters, and it feels like since then it all had just left me. So I felt like a change of direction was definitely needed, something that I was actually going to stick to, because I'm definitely someone that will start doing something, and if it doesn't feel like it's helping straight away, it's very easy to drop it. But sticking with the work that I'm doing with Grace has made a very big impact very quickly. I felt a lot better last week, even though the score didn't show it, and then to have it turn into this week is it's hard to believe, really, because I was not in a good place 2 or 3 weeks ago. Honestly, I don't know. The first couple of years I played here, I missed the cut and felt like this place just wasn't for me. I love old school design. Donald Ross Golf Course is, to me, visually very fun. I love the greens. I love the way the fairways meander through the tree lines, and I love the shapes of the bunkering. But for some reason, I'd never done well on a course like this before, and I don't know what's changed. Obviously, my game plan worked really well in 2021. I'm a different golfer, and it was a different game plan. The weather was completely different, but I don't know, something about having to shape the ball around a bit. You can be in the fairway and still have to bend it around trees. I feel like that's something I've always been more comfortable with. So, and also the only thing that has to be going well more than anything else is the driver off the tee here, and for some reason, I've managed to get the ball in play quite well out here. I was hitting some balls on the third tee box, so I was about 120 yards away from where he was, looking at on a screen. Funnily enough, the screen was flipped, so I thought he was right of the flag, which is not a hard putt. It was straight up the hill, so I thought he's going to have a good chance to run this one in for the win. And then I saw that he was setting up to the putt right-handed and realised he was left of the flag, which is a very different putt. So I was standing over there watching all that play out. And honestly, I think when I have played well in the past, obviously I've won here before, I was in the same position. I feel like when you're playing well, things are easy, and so you don't have to worry about. The difference is making it that come after not seeing it happen for a long time is the part that's very difficult. So I think I would have probably been in a very similar headspace had this been me 3 or 4 weeks ago before working with Grace. But I think I've had to do so much work. It's a lot more rewarding, I think, to be in this position, having to have worked through the depths of the hole that I'd kind of dug myself. A lot of empathy. It worked out in my favour in 21 as well. I had that exact same putt to win the tournament. It feels like that slidey little downhill putt, and the greens are a little bumpy, but you can't hit it firm. Like, I know what it feels like to see that putt miss when you know it's to win or get into a playoff. But I mean, he played so well as well. I was ready for a playoff. I was looking forward to a playoff. I felt like I didn't even consider that he was going to miss that putt, let alone miss the first putt. I was almost expecting him to roll that one in. You just have to expect it if you're in that situation. So a lot of empathy for that. It's a very tough situation to be in for him, and for someone to be the benefactor of that is a bit of a weird situation to be in. But at the same time, just so much relief, because it has been a long time since I've come out on top. So I'm going to make sure I start enjoying it and really appreciating it. I mean, I wanted it to be the start of something special. I'm a few years down the track and really haven't had another opportunity, like a real God opportunity to do it again. So it's been a very frustrating few years, because you see a lot of young guys coming out and winning multiple times and making it happen, and to not be one of those guys, it's especially now I'm almost 30. There are guys out here 21, 22 that are doing things that I wish I was doing and had done at their age. So it's been a frustrating position to be in, especially to see the game kind of trending in the wrong direction for a lot of that time. But to kind of pop out of the depths and do this again, it kind of puts a little spark back into it. I want to be out here. I want to be winning tournaments. All these things that come with winning are so much fun, because you've done something great, and to do it again, it feels pretty special now. I still had the headspace of a low round was needed. When I didn't make anything happen on the back nine pretty much the entire time, I played the back nine even par. I thought I'd lost the golf tournament because I hadn't made 3 or 4 birdies. So it was surprising to me that everyone else also struggled. It was a difficult wind. The scoring holes were all into the wind and made difficult, and the harder holes are hard to get birdies on anyway, so the helping wind helped a little bit, but not much. So I personally was surprised no one within 2 or 3 shots of lead shot 6 or 7 under and raced ahead. But I'm also glad they didn't, because it made my grinding 2 under round with nothing really much happening just enough. So.